Welcome to Accounting Basics. In today's video, we're going to look at the books of original entry, which are the next step in the accounting cycle after business documents. Information from business documents is first recorded in the books of original entry. This is the first place where transactions are recorded, and from here, the information is posted to other accounting records. For Edexcel IGCSE Accounting, you need to study the 7 books of original entry shown on the screen. We begin with the Sales Day Book. You might think this book records all sales, but in reality, the Sales Day Book records only credit sales, not cash sales. The next book is the Sales Returns Day Book. This is where we record goods returned by credit customers. One important point to remember for both the Sales Day Book and the Sales Returns Day Book is that you always record values after trade discount. If no trade discount is given by the seller, then the list price is recorded. The next book is the Purchases Day Book. Once again, we do not record all purchases in this book. The Purchases Day Book records only credit purchases of goods. These are goods that are bought for resale in the normal course of business. If a non-current asset is purchased on credit, it is not recorded in the Purchases Day Book. Instead, it is recorded separately because it is not a purchase of goods for resale. The Purchases Returns Day Book records the value of goods returned to suppliers. Just like the Sales Day Book and Sales Returns Day Book, the Purchases Day Book and Purchases Returns Day Book always record values after trade discount. This applies only if a trade discount is allowed by the supplier. It is important to remember that the trade discount itself is not recorded anywhere because it is not considered part of the transaction. The next book is the Cash Book. Despite its name, the Cash Book records transactions relating to both cash and bank. All receipts and all payments are recorded in the Cash Book. Earlier, we mentioned that not all sales and purchases go into the day books. This is because if a sale is made for cash, meaning the customer pays immediately, the transaction is recorded in the Cash Book, not in the Sales Day Book. There is something special about the Cash Book that makes it different from the other books of original entry. In the Cash Book, double entry bookkeeping is maintained. This means that cash and bank transactions are recorded in the same way as ledger accounts. Because of this, the cash account and the bank account are already prepared within the Cash Book itself. As a result, separate cash and bank accounts are not opened in the ledger. Instead, the information from the Cash Book goes directly to the trial balance, while the corresponding double entries are posted to the other relevant ledger accounts. The Petty Cash Book, as the name suggests, is used to record small receipts and payments. A common example would be taxi fares. Keeping a separate Petty Cash Book for these small transactions ensures that the main Cash Book is not overcrowded with minor day-to-day expenses. As a result, the main Cash Book includes only material transactions, which helps with clearer records and better decision-making. In many cases, transactions of less than £25 are recorded in the Petty Cash Book. However, this limit can vary depending on the country or the company's policy. The final book for your syllabus is the Journal, also known as the General Journal. This book is used to record transactions that occur rarely and cannot be recorded in any of the other specific books of original entry. In fact, all books of original entry are technically journals. However, this one is called the General Journal because it is used for transactions that do not fit into the other specialized books. Examples of transactions recorded in the General Journal include credit purchases of non-current assets, correction of errors, and writing off irrecoverable debts. These types of transactions are infrequent, which is why they are recorded in the General Journal. And that brings us to the end of this Accounting Basics lesson on the books of original entry. In the next video, we'll move forward in the accounting cycle and look at ledger accounts and double entry posting. Thanks for watching.